Work, kids, finances, it can all add up to a stressful life. Maybe you need to hit the reset button to restore your sanity. We're going to find out today how you can accomplish that even on your most hectic days.
Sometimes hitting that reset button also means a little detox, especially if you're coming out of a bad relationship.
It's not about boyfriend bashing. It's about getting your own sense of self back.
How to turn a breakup into a breakover in 3 simple steps.
But sometimes getting over that bump in the road can lead down a path to depression, and you've got to decide when it's time to get help. We're going to learn the difference between feeling a little depressed and falling into the dark clutches of clinical depression.
For some migraine sufferers, dark is all that can help. Some women suffer from them 10 days out of each month. From medications to natural therapies, we'll break down the different treatments.
Including one not all doctors are sold on. It's called daith piercing. You're going to find out why you might be seeing more of them.
Here's something you don't see as much of these days, recess. But now there's a push to get more of this playtime back in schools. Learn how one researcher is linking time on the playground to an overall better student.
And we're spending some time in the Delmarva Live kitchen putting a surf spin on a classic turf sandwich. Delmarva Live starts right now.
Good afternoon, I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hopple. Welcome to Delmarva Live from Historic Studio D.
It is so cold. What happened?
Chilly this morning, huh?
It was a bitterly cold morning, but here's something that may have you thinking spring. The National Park Service is predicting the peak bloom for Washington's cherry blossom trees will be between March 31st and April 3rd. Now,
Ooh.
Just think about it, that's less than a month away.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Cherry Blossom Festival in Washington, D.C. runs from March 20th through April 17th. The festival marks the anniversary of Japan's gift of 3,000 cherry trees.
And it is gorgeous, oh my goodness.
It is.
Okay, so let's don't talk about the chance of snow tonight and in the morning. Even though spring is less than a month away, local public health officials are encouraging you, if you have not gotten a flu shot, to get one. The Delaware Division of Public Health reports a late peak in flu activity in the first state. They say most of the patients were unvaccinated, and the age range of those being most affected by this particular flu strain are the least likely to get the flu shot. Okay, Peninsula Regional Family Medicine provides flu shots at its 4 Sussex County offices. If you'd like a list of those locations, all you have to do is go to our website, WBOC.com.
And you know, it's not just the people flu. We've been talking about the dog flu. Because we love our pets so much, it's catastrophic when we lose one to old age or an accident or a health issue. Sometimes you just need someone that you can work through it with, you know?
Right.
And that's where Linda Elsie, Patty Quimby, and Ruth Reckenberger come in. Talbot Humane and Talbot Hospice are offering a free public pet loss support group for grieving pet owners. Now, they meet tonight in Easton, and if you would like to know more about the group, when they meet and such, you can call Talbot Humane at 410-822-0107.
Okay, if I have to admit it, I'd have to admit that we treat our pets like kids.
Yeah.
They're our kids. That's just how it is. All right, now whether or not you have kids in public school or not, you can actually get involved in Music in Our Schools Month. It's an annual celebration during March which engages music educators, students, and communities in promoting the benefits of high-quality music education programs in schools. So, how can you get involved? All you have to do is attend a local school music performance. We're always highlighting them right here on Delmarva Life.
And next week is Teen Tech Week, and Wycomico Public Libraries will celebrate. They join thousands of other libraries and schools across the country who are celebrating this year's theme, Create It at Your Library, to raise awareness about how Wycomico Public Libraries create a space to extend teens' learning beyond the classroom, where they can explore, create, and share content. Through some of the programs, they can learn to create with CAD, computer-aided design software, create comics, 3D printing for teens, and printing for the future. So many things. I tell you what, they did not have all of that when I was a teen back in the 80s.
I wasn't a teen anymore in the 80s. But anyway, moving on. Do you find yourself missing the 80s?
I do miss the 80s.
You do miss the 80s, don't you? Here's your chance to live them all over again. The Cape Henlopen Education Foundation is holding its second 80s prom party next weekend. Isn't that the superintendent of Cape Henlopen there in the center?
Surrounded by some 80s chicks.
With some 80s chicks. This year, the theme is Get Your Dance On. It's going to feature 80s hair, 80s jams, 80s food and 80s drink prices. The 80s prom party is Saturday the 12th from 7 to 10 at the Starboard Restaurant in Dewey Beach.
That sounds like a lot.
I had way more hair back then.
I had about the same amount of hair. I just like had it out to here with the hairspray. Well, the Boys and Girls Clubs of Delaware do so much to help the area's youth reach their full potential, and now you can help them accomplish that goal by throwing on a mask and going to another party. It's their second annual masquerade ball, Unmask a Child's Future. More than 250 people are expected to attend and enjoy live music, a live and silent auction, dinner, and of course, dancing. Proceeds from the ball will benefit the Boys and Girls Clubs of Delaware's Sussex County clubs, which currently serve 3,500 youth and their families annually.
What a great bunch.
The ball is scheduled for Saturday at Baywood Greens and Long Neck from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information on how to get your tickets, head on over to our website, WBOC.com.
The Prime Hook Wildlife Refuge, if you have ever been through there, you know how incredible it is already. They've got something special coming up this weekend. If you've seen how beautiful it is during the day, wait until you hear how beautiful it is at night. Night Sounds on the Refuge, a guided walk, is Saturday evening. You'll discover the sounds of nature. Trips are free, open to the public. You're invited. Space is limited, though, so you've got to pre-register. You can call the Refuge office at 302-684-8419.
And that's coming up this weekend.
This Saturday, yes.
Okay, well, guess what? St. Patrick's Day is just 2 weeks away. The East End Business Alliance is hosting a St. Patrick's Day parade and various events. Everything is free and you're invited. There will be an interfaith service at Temple Benai, followed by an Irish tea at the Academy Art Museum. There will be children's crafts and activities on the Talbot County Courthouse front lawn, and the parade starts at 5:30. Then the potato race will be held on Washington Street.
It's going to be fun.
I think it's a potato sack race.
No, it's a potato race. They race potatoes. They race potatoes.
Oh.
It probably lasts a while. Go, potato, go. So, you know, as you get older, well, stairs get to be a little more difficult. So what do? We get a chairlift.
Oh.
This is Hank the Bulldog, getting a little up there in age, so his owner, Holly, had this custom-made chairlift built. He's got a rare heart disorder, so any and all help getting up and down these stairs is fully appreciated. Thank you very much.
Oh, my goodness.
Nice ride.
Now that is love.
That is love right there. Sometimes we all need a little bit of help, especially when it comes to raising our kids. After all, they do say that it takes a village. So a little bit later on Delmarva Life, we're getting some help on how we can get our kids to make healthier choices when it comes to their diet. Just a few small steps can make quite a big difference.
And if you know what depression is like, you'd probably try anything to make a difference in how you feel. Up next, we're learning how magnets, not medication, are helping patients heal. We'll dive into the pros and cons of this type of therapy next.
Are you looking for healing from a hectic job, long hours, demanding boss, impossible projects? It all adds up. You're going to find out how to restore sanity to your workday. Delmarva Life. We'll be right back.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. Hertrick family of automobile dealerships and your local York and LG dealers.